Dear Capricorn, welcome to our channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading, so let's get to it. So dear Capricorn, you are resourceful enough. You have the idea. But you know that an idea itself is not enough. You need something more than that. And of course, you need to carry out the work. And you might have to stop something to start something new. You might have to stop something long-term that you've been doing in I don't know, for many years. You've been in a situation for many years and you know, well, for me to start something new, I have to stop this. But the new idea is always better if it makes you grow. It's always better to have the right idea and, of course, invest time, energy, money into it. Because later on, that could be your main thing in life. But if you're keeping yourself in a prison, if you're keeping yourself in a position that you are so afraid to change, to try something new, to go on a new way or try a different path. What's this card? Yes, you must invest. You must put your time, energy, effort into something. You cannot just sit where you are and wait for something to happen and something to improve your life. You have to spin. You have to turn that coin. You can just sit on it. You can't just step on it and wait. Well, something's going to happen. The coins representing effort, time, willingness, even financial aspects as well. So everything that in the material realm that you can do things with, the coins are representing. And because this card fall out, I decided to read it for you. But if you hold yourself in a self-exposed or imposed prison, you are blindfolded. You believe that this prison is around you completely and you cannot get out of it. The only way not getting out of it if you don't want to get out of it. Because you are blindfolded, you can always take it off. The rope around you is very loose. So the only thing that keeps you there is an excuse. How are you going to let the sun comes up? Or how are you going to notice the sun comes up when your eyes are shut? By your decision. You know exactly that certain things have no value anymore. You know exactly that certain things that they are not future-proof anymore. And you need to improve your life, yourself, your finances, your career, your personal life. Who's going to do it for you? Who's going to go towards you and say, oh, well, I've got a good idea for let's come with me, life is going to be beautiful. You know it's not going to happen that way. But what can happen is you pick your wand, a new direction, a new opportunity, a new relationship, a new job offer. One day at a time, learning, developing yourself, going towards something that you really want. Look at this. He's got his chin up. What does it mean? It means like he's not feeling that he's under control, he's being kept under the radar. No. His chin is up. He said, I'm ready. Look at me. I have the passion, I have the drive, I have the mojo. Have you got the mojo? Have you got it? I think you do. Don't be afraid that certain things gonna crumble down. Do not be afraid that the old have to go. And it's going to be a new phase. This, when the old thing crumbles down, he's going to give you a brand new opportunity, a brand new path for you. And you have the strength to pull it through. And you have the temperance to find the balance. Yes, you can jump into something brand new without a fear like, well, I won't be able to control it. Yes, you will. You don't need to feel that you are not enough anymore. You are not a child, no longer a person who is not responsible enough. Just because in the past certain things didn't go out very well for you, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen now. You become older, you become wiser. But you must make the commitment. You must choose. And you're going to get the green light. But you can choose the red light and stay where you are. Or you can choose the yellow and postpone. Procrastination. But I have a question for you. Do you really think that if you procrastinate, you can procrastinate forever and nothing is going to change? Everything is going to stay the same? Do you really think that the universe is allow you to stay the same forever and not get out of your comfort zone? Do you wait until the universe decides this is the tower that will crumble down, the tower that you have built for yourself? The tower that you built around you to keep you as a prisoner. Do you really think that it's going to last forever and the universe will never intervene? Well, it's a very foolish thinking, I think. It always comes. And the further you build it, the harder you build it, the more painful it's going to be when it crumbles down. So if I were you, I would not wait until things are coming down, the walls are coming down. First, the storm, the clouds are gathering, the lightning start hitting, and then bang, something fell on your head. Important, the balance card here, the temperance, because the main card here, it's about moderation. What are those things that you are overdoing or not doing at all? What are those things that you are focusing too much or not focusing enough at all? How is your relationship with your loved one, family, partner? Are you spending enough time with them? Parents? Are you looking after them? When was the last time you spoke with your parents? Maybe it's time to give a little bit, give up your time, not just focus on work, business, studies, hard stuff. And just have light-hearted communication. How are you? How was your day? Yeah, you remember when I was a child and that little dog I used to have? You might hear a story that will be so important in your life right now. Will give you an answer to something that you are fighting with. But mainly and most importantly, come from a position of love. Come back to this. Come back to where things are lovable. You love yourself. What are those things in your life that you love yourself for? Have you got a list already? Is it more than 2 things on it? Let's see what's hidden. The end of a tough cycle approaches. And the question is it going to happen by you or is it going to happen by the universe? The question is, are you going to keep yourself in a prison, a self-exposed prison, or are you going to get out? The question is, with the death card, is it going to be death or is it going to be rebirth? Is it going to be darkness or the sun comes up eventually? Which is going to be? And the final card is self-creation. Be the author of your own life. Can anybody else be the author of your life? Surely not. Especially if you come from love. It became really deep, this reading, which I'm happy about. Hopefully it give you the guidance that you were looking for. So I wish you a fantastic week.